you take blondes, for instance. They require a lot of attention, and they're plenty expensive while you're attending to them, but you can get rid of them easy, just like that. Oh, thank you, Bob. Always come to the rescue of a friend. Of course, the trouble is...
Tell him my retaining fee is $25,000 cash.
Yes, sir.
You're not paying a damn bit of attention to me. I was talking about blondes.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about blondes, Charlie. What were you saying?
Well, now you take a blonde.
No, you take her.
Well, all right, I'll take her.
Well, what are you going to do with her?
I wish you'd stop kidding with me. This is a serious proposition to me, Bob. I was saying that blondes are easy to get rid of. All you've got to do is to break the news to them gently and buy them something. Oh, nothing cheap, mind you. And then they look sad and soak up a couple of handkerchiefs with the weeps, and 2 hours later they're on the trail of a new papa, and that's all there is to it. But brunettes... Oh...
Judge Mack's secretary phoned to remind you you're lunching with the judge.
All right, thank you. Charlie, you were talking about brunettes.
Oh, you want to hear about the brunette babies?
Yes, go ahead. I'm learning something every day.
Well, brunettes are different. And how? I know because I've got one. They're not so strong on the goo-goo conversation or the diamond bracelets to keep the old arm from slipping off of the elbow. But when you see them soak up a couple of handkerchiefs with clear water and you think you're at the end of the chapter, you ain't at the end of the chapter.
Oh, you're not at the end of the chapter.
Oh, no, you're just beginning. In fact, the book hasn't even started yet.
I've been listening to you for the last 20 minutes. And aside from you being my best two-fisted drinking partner, this is my busy day. Now, what's it all about?
Bob, I want you to get me a nice, quiet little divorce with special attention to the alimony, because the alimony she's been asking lately would keep me in blondes for 20 years.
No, I've never handled divorce cases, and I never will.
Oh, well, couldn't you stretch a point for a sufferer?
No.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know too many intimate things, little scraps about things that mean nothing. Usually they're children, and, well, I know it has to be done, but I prefer the more impersonal kind of things.
I have no children.
How do you know?
Oh, well, none to speak of.
No. I'll stick to corporation law. Sorry.
So that's the end of that.
That's the end of that.
Well?
Anything else I can do for you?
Well, what do you say to a little lunch? I know two of the most beautiful girls in New York. One's a blonde and the other's a brunette.
Can I get the brunette, I suppose?
Oh, no, I'll get another blonde. What the hell?
I'll see you at the club for dinner.
I'll be in...
These just came in, Mr. Rusty.
I'll be in the bar.
You wouldn't fool me, would you?
No, I'd never fool a friend. Hey, look.
Right.
Oh, Bob, can you give me the address of a good lawyer?
Get out of here.
Oh, by the way, don't forget that Friday is your daughter's birthday.
By Jove, so it is. There it is, staring me right in the face. Well, maybe if I could look around, I could tell better, eh?
Yes, come with me. What do you think, Helen? It's all right with me, dear. You're the one who has to wear it. Go ahead. I don't think it works. What's this perfume? A bag? A stocking? Mule?
Mules?
Miss Roma? Yes? I'll have Miss Roma take care of you. Get something for his daughter's birthday. I want you to take care of him.
Certainly.
Thank you.
How old is your daughter?
14.
Is she here with you?
No, she's in school, 300 miles from here.
Oh, north, south, east, or west?
No.
I see. And how tall is she?
Well, I don't know. Well, not quite as tall as you.
I see. Well, won't you sit down, Mr.
Rossiter.
Mr. Rossiter? I'm sure we can find something very nice. Please smoke if you like.
Thank you.
Hélène? Oui, mademoiselle. Voulez-vous chercher le manteau de fourrure numéro 137, s'il vous plaît? Dépêchez-vous. 300 miles north. Why, that's cold weather until May, isn't it?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. In fact, I almost forgot the birthday business entirely.
What did you send her last year?
Oh, the usual thing, you know. Skates, sweaters. 14 nowadays. That's,
They're women of the world, aren't they?
Just about, yeah.
What does her mother suggest?
Well, her mother's been dead 6 years.
Oh, I see. Oh, merci. What do you think of this? It's very practical, and they're awfully nice and warm.
It looks like a lot of coat, doesn't it?
It is, but they're very popular. I'm pretty sure she'd like it.
I'll take your judgment on it.
All right.
Would you mind sending it for me?
Why, certainly. I'll wrap it up with a nice birthday ribbon and all. And it'll go today.
That's fine.
Would you like to leave a message, a card, or anything?
Oh, I don't know.
Old girls get a big kick out of little things like that. Why don't you sit down over there and write her a little note?
That's fine, yes. Say, you've been a great help.
Not at all.
So sorry, but it wasn't my fault.
Oh, it's quite all right, Mr. Rossiter.
Oh,
How does the little girl like the coat?
of course, yes, Yes, you're Miss,
Roma. Oh, pardon. Did she like it?
Well, I never made such a hit in my life. Then you must see the letter she wrote back about it. I've been carrying it around my pocket to show it to my friends.
Oh, that's just fine. I'm awfully glad to have seen you again.
Well, you're not by chance lunching alone.
But not here. I came here on business.
Well, why not have lunch with me? I want you to see the letter. Well, why not?
Well, if you say why not, I really don't know why not.
Well, then, why not? It's been a great bit of luck running into you. You know, I seriously thought of dropping in on you to let you see the letter.
You had what I thought very nice of you.
After all, you know, you did it. No reason why you shouldn't get some credit.
Well, have any of you girls read the well?
All right. I have it. I'll have some combination salad and a tea.
And I'll have some rum seltzer and a scuttle of ice water. Now, Hilda, you'll tell me the reason for getting me up in the middle of the night to come and have breakfast with you like this.
Oh, Daddy, I have sad news for you.
Oh, my goodness. What has Papa's little rustle of spring got to tell Papa?
You lost $4,000 on the market today.
And you get me out of a nice warm bed to tell me that? How did this thing happen?
Well, I switched my account over to your broker. I thought it would seem kind of clubby. You know, your account and mine right next to each other.
Oh, that would be cozy and comfy, wouldn't it? In other words, you mean that you're $4,000 short as my broker?
Yes. And if the $4,000 aren't there by the time the market closes, they'll sell your baby right out. And you wouldn't want that to happen, would you, Daddy?
Oh, no. Mama knows Daddy wouldn't want that to happen. Tell me something. Did you look me up in Bradstreet?
You bet your life I did.
And you found there was gold in them there hills?
Oh, Daddy.
Well, do me a favor. Don't try to get it all in one blast, will you?
It is below zero, and there's lots of snow. But I don't care any more than a woolly bear. You are the grandest man in the whole wide world. You may gather from this that the coat and the scarf made a whale of a hit. Love, Joe. Well, what do you think of it?
Oh, I think it's adorable. Particularly that one sentence. What was it? No other man in the world would ever have thought of it.
Well, you see what you did for me? I was a great success.
She certainly did like it.
Yes, it's not only the coat that she's raving about, but what's this about a scarf? I don't remember any scarf.
Well, I just took a chance on that and threw it in. Oh, it's quite all right. You paid for it.
Oh, I did, eh? Well, that's fine.
Yes, I guess it was impertinent.
No, on the contrary, I think it was perfectly charming.
You have to say that.
No, I mean it. It never would have occurred to me. You see, that's the trouble with a man trying to bring up a couple of youngsters. Well, you just don't think of the little things.
Oh, she's not your only child?
Oh, no, she has a very big brother at Exeter, 16.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now that that's settled, I hope there's something else I want to know about you.
Just a moment. I have a past, but it's my own business.
Oh, well, your secret is safe with me on that. It's the future I want to know about.
Well, I'll get my horoscope read.
Your what?
My horoscope.
Oh, what you said. No kidding. Hilda, what do you think about marriage?
Well, what do you think about marriage?
Oh, no, you tell me first.
No, you tell me.
Well, I was sneaked up on once.
So was I.
You don't tell me. How did you happen to get married?
Well, I had no alternative.
Oh, how you must have suffered.
Well, anyway, once was enough.
Yeah? Can I depend upon that?
Sure, write it out. I'll sign it.
Boy, that's great. You see, we both have plenty of past and no future. Shake. Well, now we understand each other, you see. Oh, great Scott.
What's the matter?
There's a friend of mine over there in serious trouble. Pardon me. Oh, waiter. Take this card over to that gentleman over there, will you?
client of mine.
How are you?
I'm late.
Are you, darling?
Aren't you going to scold me?
No. I love you. That's much better, isn't it?
Grand girl. Won't you ever get tired of looking at all this?
Oh, no. Never.
2 years.
Yes. 2 years. 2 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days.
How many minutes?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
Oh, you don't have to talk until you've had a cocktail. You must be all in, aren't you? Come on, sit down, weary man.
Is the royal family in?
Yeah? They are out.
What you mean, yeah, they are out?
They are in, but they out on the roof.
Oh. Well, would you kindly announce the Duke and gin and ginger ale?
Hello.
Hi. May Uncle Tom and little Eva stagger in?
Come right in.
Come on.
Hello, Joyce,
Hello.
darling.
How are you, Hilda?
Hello, Bob.
Hello, Hilda.
You know, I had a gang in my apartment, and they drank up all my gin, so my camel is dry.
Hi, Joyce.
How are you?
Right there with the same old smile. I suppose if Hilda was as nice as you are, I wouldn't know what the hell to do with her, would I?
Oh, you.
I don't know what to do with her anyway. Would you?
Oh, give him a drink. He's too intelligent.
Hi, Brother Gladstone.
Outside of being drunk as usual, how are you?
Oh, you should have seen him last night. He certainly was tipsy.
No, not Charlie.
Tipsy. She flitters me by 4 quarts. I was pie-eyed.
Sit down.
What's the matter, Bob? I
Thank
don't
you,
see
dear.
you at the club anymore. I had a new one about a Scotchman I wanted to tell you.
Well, I don't go around there very often now, Charlie.
Oh. Home attraction too strong, right?
More than right.
Yeah, you see that? Look at that. Look at that. He's a regular homing pigeon.
Well, you're not. You're a swallow. Oh, here.
Now, I ask you. You see, she's forcing a drink on me. What chance have I got?
Well,
Papa spank. Hmm?
Thank
Ooh, that's good.
you know, it's a good thing I love you in my own way.
Yeah, we're not very useful. We have a lot of fun, what?
Sure, and after all.
You're right, Joyce. And after all, what the... Oh, the story about the Scotchman I want to tell you.
Well,
yeah.
you're not going to tell it if I can help it.
No, it's not the one you mean. Well, all right. Well, here's my first today.
Good luck.
Charlie, isn't it dangerous, these long, dry spells?
No, he has a champagne hump on his back. He can go for hours.
Yeah, now, just for that, I'm mad, and I won't tell you about the Scotchman.
Oh.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Oh, Charlie.
No,
Oh,
I'm not going to
please.
tell
No, come on now, Charlie.
No, I'm going to pick
Will
up
you
my
please,
dolls and go
please.
right home. I'm
Charlie.
mad.
Tell us about the Scotchman.
No, I'll see you at lunch tomorrow.
Make it day after tomorrow, huh?
Day after tomorrow?
You can make that, can't you?
Well, I can if I start now. Come on, Starlight. Well, wherever we're going.
Well, thank heaven you don't care, because you never know.
It's day after tomorrow, Charlie?
Day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll still be this week, won't it?
Oh, come on, argument.
Argument, you hear that? All right.
Bye, Joe, darling.
Drop in tomorrow.
You bet I will. So bye.
Bye, Hilda.
Goodbye.
A Scotchman went down to the Black Sea to fill his fountain pen.
Oh, thank God for those who toil not. Neither do they spin. Sweet lady, where would you like to dine tonight?
Anywhere. With you.
No. Answer yes or no. Where?
But why not here? I have everything.
Oh, I'd like that.
You would, so would I.
And after we dine, then where?
Same thing. With you.
No. Yes or no? Where?
Nowhere. Anywhere. Right here.
I'm sorry, Henry, that I didn't have more time with the office today.
I wish you'd come down and visit us.
It's a busy time.
I took my time.
Looking around that tub of yours.
Just a moment of that radish, young man. Just a moment. Excuse me, Robert. Aren't you going to say grace?
Well, I'm a little out of practice, Uncle Henry. Suppose you do the honor.
With pleasure. O Lord, we hope in thy great wisdom thou see fit to watch over this household. Protect these young souls from the snare of the fowler in all evil ways. Watch over those who have these innocent ones in charge, guarding them from the scarlet wiles of those women whose feet go down to death, whose steps take hold on hell. For my mouth shall speak truth, yea, verily.
We were wondering it wouldn't be a very good idea for Josephine and Bob to spend the summer with us in Salem.
Well, I think you'll have to talk to the children about that, Aunt Amelia.
Do you always ask their opinion, Robert?
He might as well. If he doesn't, we just up and tell him. Don't we, darling?
And how?
Well, your father intends to spend the summer in Europe.
Not all summer.
Even if I do go to Europe, it won't be for the summer. I'll be back long before school's out. In fact, I may not even go at all.
You haven't asked my permission yet, Mr. Rossiter.
In my day, children were seen and not heard.
No, they don't mean any disrespect, Henry. After all, there are a million ways of being right. Who can tell? These children might be better submerged a bit, but I don't happen to think so. We just battle things out on an even footing. I'd hate to have them speak one language among themselves and learn another one from me. We just say what we think as it comes. It's at least honest.
Never before in the history of the American people has there been such a laxness, such a neglect of hearth and home, such a weakening of the moral fiber. This nation should thank God for good old New England. There's still the good old-fashioned backbone of Puritan conscience. Here in New York, every good woman is running a race with Jezebel.
What's the matter with you, Bob? Come on back and finish your dinner.
No, go back yourself and eat your ice cream.
But you're embarrassing Dad.
No, I'm not embarrassing him. It's Uncle Henry. Didn't you hear what he said?
Sure I did. What did he mean about Jezebel?
What do you think he meant?
You mean there is some Jezebel?
What else, dummy?
Is it something with
Dad?
Do you think Dad's any smarter than Napoleon or Mark Antony and Julius Caesar?
Gee, that knocks the bottom out of things a lot, doesn't it?
Listen, Joe, we've been expecting Dad and Ann Gardner to get married for the past 6 months, haven't we? Why do you suppose he's been stalling?
Jezebel?
Listen, Dumbbell, you gotta get that head ready to think with. Unless I'm cuckoo, we're in for something.
Let's get your things together. We have to hurry if we're going to get that train.
Shall I come with you?
Oh, please do. You know, we've had hardly any time.
Well, Amelia, finish my packing for me, will you?
Joe. Your Aunt Amelia just gone upstairs to pack her bag. Would you mind running up and giving her a hand?
Yes, Daddy. I'm a friend of yours.
That goes double. All right, Henry.
Robert, why don't you marry Ann Gardner? Give these children the social and moral background that should be theirs by
Just a
right.
minute. Leave that alone. I'll marry when and whom I like. For almost an hour, you sat at my table and made insinuating remarks before my family and Miss Gardner. I want to know what it's all about, and I want to know damn quick.
It's about this woman, Joyce Roma.
Well, what about her?
This afternoon, while I was waiting to meet you at the club, your friend Tyler came along. He had 4 tickets for England. 2 were his, and the other 2 were yours. And on one of your tickets was the name of this woman, Joyce Roma.
Proving what?
Now, just a moment. Please don't try to deny anything yet. In your friend's condition, it didn't take much probing on my part to learn the entire truth.
Mm-hmm. But you would probe, wouldn't you?
The situation seems serious.
Well, I'm in touch with a lot of serious situations, but they're none of my business.
These children of yours are my business.
Like hell they are.
They certainly are. You've allowed yourself to become entangled with some scarlet woman.
Now, wait a minute, Henry. That is not true. Miss Romer is the finest woman I have ever known. And our association has been as clean as anything you have ever known. I've never asked her to marry me because I didn't want to put a stepmother over my children. But I'd be proud to have her for my wife, even though she hasn't got the blue blood of the New England Tuttles in her veins. However, Miss Romer and my family are 2 separate elements. Completely and distinctly separate. And that's the way I want to keep them. I won't discuss it any further. But I advise you to do nothing to disturb that definite line.
I'm fighting to preserve your children's home. I'm fighting against an unmoral standard. That's why Sodom and Gomorrah and the Roman Empire fell.
Too damn bad they didn't fall on you. How dare you try to come between me and my family? As far as Miss Romer's concerned, she's worth more than your whole damn Tuttle tribe.
I'm doing
I don't
nothing
want to
wrong.
hear any more of your hobgoblin moralizing. And when you go home, for God's sake, stay where you belong, where you know what you're doing.
There's something more I have to...
Shut up. Hello? Yeah, just a moment. Oh, Bob.
Somebody for me?
Chet Kiley.
Yeah? What's he want? Hello, Chet. Tuesday under midnight? Sure, you bet. Right. Wants me to share his compartment on the midnight. Going back to school. I apologize, Dad. I was listening.
It must have been an accident.
It was. I came out the back way and I heard you and Uncle Henry talking
All
about...
right, son.
I think Uncle Henry's dead right, Dad.
Listen, you didn't hear that conversation.
I knew what he meant at dinner time.
I thought you did.
And so did Joe.
Are you sure of that?
Well, sure I am. She asked me about it.
That's too bad. What did she say?
She said it knocked the bottom out of things a lot. She's always thought of you as a god of some kind. It's just knocked everything silly.
Listen, son, you let me handle this in my own way, huh?
I want to say good night, and thank you. It's been so pleasant.
It's been fine to have you, Anne. I wonder if you'd mind dropping me off at the club.
Oh, love to, of course.
I'm leaving my car for Mr. Tuttle.
Oh, well, that's fine. Again, a pleasant trip, Mrs. Tuttle.
Oh, Bob.
Thank you. I'm sorry we had to miss talk about.
I'll see you later, Bob. Amelia, Bob will look after the car for you.
Yeah, you bet, sure.
I've already said goodbye to Henry. I hope you have a pleasant journey home. I'm sure you will.
Thank you.
Are you sure I'm not taking you out of your way, Anne?
Oh, of course not. But even so, it's little enough to do for an old friend in trouble.
Well, that's mighty nice of you.
Something very important your aunt and I have to say to you. Sit down.
Aren't you afraid you'll miss your train, Uncle Henry?
If necessary, we'll miss a dozen trains. Sit down.
Now, hold on, Uncle Henry. If all this is something Dad doesn't want you to talk to us about, we'd rather you wouldn't. Wouldn't we, Joe?
You ought to get a slap in the mouth.
Well, I didn't mean to be impudent, but if what you've got to say concerns Daddy, you ought to be in on it, that's all.
You don't know what we're talking about.
Sure we do. Don't we, Joe?
You children think you're being well treated because you're free to say what you like, think what you like. Nothing of the kind. You can't make new rules for this old world. These illicit things spell the finish of family life. They're the frost that sweeps down the flower garden. Where's the stern, rigid discipline the right kind of parents give children? This is just a line of least resistance, a shifting of parental responsibility.
Just a moment, Uncle Henry. You're going great, and it's a shame to interrupt and spoil it, but Joe is too young to be upset like this. You're a lot older, and I don't want to be nasty. But another word like that, and I start throwing things. I don't believe you. Do you get that? I don't think you mean a word of it. You're just spouting, and I wouldn't trust you as far as I can throw the Singer building. Another word, and there'll be an awful wreck around here. And if you don't like it, just take what belongs to you and get the hell out of here.
Don't waste any more time, Henry. You've done your best. Josephine, if there's any society for the protection of children that has authority over you, I'll come back and get you. Come beneath.
You young whippersnapper, you deserve anything that's coming to you. Josephine, I'm not sure I'm doing all I should. I may come back for you.
I'm scared to death.
Well, I didn't want you listening to that speakeasy talk.
You were grand and glorious. But I'm scared. Can they take me away?
Well, how do I know what they can do?
Well, Joyce, how goes it?
Oh, everything's fine, Hilda. Did you have a nice time in Hot Springs?
Best there was. I always do. If I don't, I just take my ball and bat and go home.
I'll bet you're through with that.
Expecting Rossiter?
No, not this evening.
Want to step out with Tyler and me?
Oh, no, dear. Thanks, just the same. I don't believe so. Some other evening, maybe.
Say, Joyce, there's something the matter with you. Not that it's any of my business, except that I like you.
All right, go ahead.
Are you letting Rossiter neglect you? Do he like?
Why, no. Well, everything's fine, really.
When I came in, I found you just sitting there moping. What's the idea?
Well, it's vacation time. Robert's children are home from sea, so I don't see very much of them.
I wonder where she lives. Joyce Roma.
Joyce Roma. Sounds like an adventuress, doesn't she?
I think that's a gorgeous name. But she must be some terrible creature.
She's fascinating, I'll bet.
And as alluring as the devil.
Oh, what book is that from?
He'd give her up if he thought we knew about her.
Yeah? Is there anything in any of those books that you read about the way they fall when they're over 40?
You mean the dangerous age?
No, I mean when they're grown up.
I'll bet he's in the toils with some vampire.
Will you shut that book up? I want to think.
Goodness, there she is.
Got her?
She suddenly became real. Seeing her name in print. Bob, what are you going to do?
Regent, 3434. Get Dad if he's there.
You'll hurt his feelings.
Yeah? Well, it'll hurt him a lot worse if the Tuttles get us in the papers. Headline. Good people from Salem swear he isn't fit to bring up his... Oh, hello? Miss Romer? Well, this is Bob Rossiter, Jr.
Yes? Oh, well, your father isn't here.
He's not there? No, I know he isn't. He's had an accident. Very bad. A fracture.
No. Lita! Lita, get me a wrap quickly. Mr. Ross has had an accident. Hurry up, for heaven's sake. Hurry up.
Never mind asking me who I am. I've got to see Mr. Rossiter right away.
Yes, Miss,
Oh, please don't bother me. I can't explain now. Where is he? Where is he?
Miss Romer, I'm Bob Rossiter, Jr.
What about this accident, this fracture?
There is no accident.
Well, what do you mean?
That was just an idea of brothers. I'm Josephine. Maybe you've heard my father speak of me.
Won't you sit down?
Why did you lie to get me into this?
Because we're in trouble.
And it's all on your account.
Be quiet, Joe. Miss Romer, you're in the middle of this, and you've got to face it.
Listen, where's your father?
He's out. Well, I don't know.
Was this an idea of his to get me in here to amuse you this evening?
I should say not. He says you're one element and we're another.
Joe, for crying out loud.
Well, let her alone. That's all right. She's talking straight. I like it. So we're a couple of elements. Well, that's fine. Well, just as one element to another. What's all this about?
When I phoned you, I thought maybe Dad might be over there. And when he was...
Say he'd be there?
He never does.
Uncle Henry and Aunt Amelia were here from Salem, and they raised the devil about you and Dad.
Aunt Amelia, you're your father's sister?
No.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, whatever the situation is, it can't go on now that we know all about it.
That's so.
Do you want it straight?
All right, Mr. Rossiter Jr. Let's have it.
One of us has got to go overboard. Either you or us, now that we know about you. While the lid was on, that was one thing, but not now. He won't go from here over there. I know my Dad. Why, he won't leave Joe here and go over to your place and then come back again. That's just as sure as you're sitting there.
Suppose he should decide against you.
I don't think he will.
Well, suppose he does.
I don't think he will.
No? Well, why not put it up to him?
All right. If you've got him crazy enough so he'll let us shift for ourselves, do you think he'll ever get it out of his mind? Why, what kind of a companion will you have in your hands?
Yes. And how long will it last?
You're a tough pair of kids, aren't you? Listen, I'm sorry this had to happen. It's not my fault. I was playing in my own yard and you whistled me over. As long as I'm over here, I've got to tell you something. I'm not going to give up the rest of my life for a couple of youngsters with the whole world in front of them.
I think you ought to be a sport and take your medicine.
Hey, Joe.
Well, I do. She picked the half world of living. Now let her go live in it.
Oh, I haven't a chance in the world with you, have I? You know, I've always thought of you as a couple of babies. But you won't have it that way, will you? You're just as cocksure as if you knew what it was all about. Will you let me give you some friendly advice? The sooner you get it into your mind that the world wasn't made for you, the better. When you go back to school, your father and I are sailing for Europe on our honeymoon.
On your honeymoon?
I don't believe you.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah. You want to be friends? I think you'd better think it over.
Can I help you with this?
You know, I think that you know what's wise. You just forget all about this. Now, it's a friendly tip. But just forget all about it.
When you wake right up and early and your eyes not so curly, I will still be true. Come on, Joe. When you wake right up and early and your hair is not so curly, I will still be true. If every morning I awaken to the same old eggs and bacon, I will still be true. If I find that you're the owner of a dirty silk kimono, I will still be true.
But not to you.
Oh, say, Lena, go down to my apartment and stay there till I come, will you? Tyler might wake up and think the worst, and he hasn't made his will yet.
Yeah.
Well, what's all the excitement about?
Hilda, I've had a terrible shock this evening. I can't think right. I need somebody who can.
Well, I'll do the best I can. Where have you been?
Lots of places. I went to a picture show. I think I saw the same picture twice.
What's the matter with you?
Hilda, I've been to Rossiter's apartment.
Oh, bridge game, eh?
Oh, no.
Come on now. What for?
His son sent for me. He telephoned me his father had a fractured skull.
The devil, you say? Is he dead?
No, he wasn't even there. The boy lied just to get me over there. Oh, Hilda, he's got two of the darndest kids anybody ever ran up against.
Joyce, you've made a mess of some kind. What is it?
As if I only had sense enough to leave, but I didn't. I just sat there and let them insult me.
Insult you?
The little one, a girl, you know what she said to me? You picked out the half-world to live in, now go live in it. Take your medicine.
What did you use to kill her with? Well, then what did you say?
Well, for a minute, I didn't know what to do. I was so stunned. And then I said that Robert and I were sailing for Europe on our honeymoon. Hilda, if he's been home and heard that, I'll never see him again, never.
Hey, look here, Joyce. Are you hooked? Love this fella?
Well, you know I do.
No, I didn't know that. I thought you were just smart like me. Well, that's how it is.
Oh, I'll never see him again, I know it.
Has he ever mentioned marriage to you?
Not only once, hundreds of times.
Yeah, I know. I suppose he comes around here and sits down, and you give him a couple of cocktails, and then he says, listen, kid, one of these days you and I are going to get married and settle down beside some Italian lake and let the rest of the world go hang. Yeah, I know. That hail fellow well-met of mine pulls that on me every time he gets splashed. Come on, baby. You and me to Greenwich, Connecticut. I take him down to Greenwich Village instead and talk him out of it. When I tell him about it the next day, he looks so scared. Oh, you don't say so. So I just go downtown and buy myself some more bonds.
I adore the ground he walks on.
Get this marriage bug out of your head.
Oh, I know. I fixed that all right tonight.
Well, it's always been that way.
Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, fight for what you want. There are no rules. Fight. You've got nothing to lose. It's a long way down there. You'll make an awful splash.
Hey, I'm going to get a bloodhound for you. You're always lost. What's the idea?
Excuse me, Charlie, will you?
Wait a minute. What brought this on?
Joyce just came within that of jumping off that roof.
Oh, yeah? Oh, well, it's that saved a lot of people. Don't worry.
Now listen, Charlie, just a minute. What is all this? Is Rossiter thinking of getting married?
What do you say, we mind our own business, Hilda?
Oh, so that's the game. What's he done? Fallen in love with somebody?
Oh, I don't think so. You know what those things are. A girl socially prominent, sit at the head of his table. You know what they are.
Yeah, I know. One of those junior league grads looking for a soft spot. Gad, I hate those dames.
Well, come on and forget it.
Well, I do hate them. You know what they do, don't you? They just stick a hi-hat label on the old army game.
Yeah, I know, baby, but I'm cold. Come on.
There's Rossiter.
Will you worry about me for a couple of minutes? For heaven's sake.
Hello, Charlie. Walking in your sleep?
Oh, nothing like that, Bob. I'm merely trying to teach this girl of mine to let you handle your own difficulties.
Hello, Joyce.
Hello, Robert. Oh, why are you so cold?
I've been walking around the reservoir.
Walking around the reservoir. Didn't you get dizzy?
I'll be up, Joyce, in case you need me.
Don't let me break up anything.
Oh, no. Walking around the reservoir at this hour of the night? Oh, great Scott, that's terrible. I can't get over that, walking around the reservoir.
Take your coat off. I'll put it away.
No, thanks, Joyce. Don't bother.
Well, come and sit down. You must be terribly tired.
Yes, I'm a little nervous. My Plymouth Rock relations have tightened me up a bit.
This is a great surprise, you know. I didn't expect you.
Joyce, I want to have a talk with you.
Do you? You mind if I play solitaire? My hands want to do something.
Oh, no, of course not. I don't mind.
Why be so serious with me, Robert?
What do you mean, Joyce? How would you like to take a trip around the world?
What? Oh, when do we start?
No, I don't mean us. I mean you.
Oh, I wouldn't care for it a bit. I thought we were going to Europe.
Well, you know when that plan was made one Sunday night. Tyler and I were both pretty well oiled, but wouldn't do, Joyce.
Why not?
I'd run into my friend at every stopping place. Be embarrassing for you. You know, explanations.
Oh, why, Robert, why should I be embarrassed? I have no social prestige to lose.
Why do you insist on stressing that point?
Well, I'm simply trying to make you understand that I know where I belong. You see, Robert, I've been thinking things over, too. And I thought maybe I was becoming a little tiresome because you knew my place and I didn't. If we go along, we've got to have an understanding, Robert. That's all I'm trying to do. Make an understanding that we can go along with, you see? That's all.
Joyce, I'll never have anything in my life as hard to do as this.
Why?
Breaking with you.
Oh, I see. Robert, what have I been to you?
You've been a lot, Joyce, and I'm grateful. You know, I was very deeply in love once. I was married when I was very... After she died, I never met anyone that I could even play at being in love with. I've always had to make believe. You've been a great companion, Joyce. I didn't know it until tonight. But I guess that's what I've been doing. Playing hard at being in love with you.
Well, I'm satisfied. I'll take that, Rob. Oh, what's the matter?
Well, my children are growing up. I don't want their thinking made complex any sooner than it has to be.
Oh, Robert, they'll never see me. I'll keep out of the way, I promise you.
No, it can't be, Joyce. I'm thinking of getting married.
Oh.
This is the end, Joyce. I've arranged that you'll be provided for.
Oh, shut up! Shut up! Will you shut up? I don't want your money, I never did. And I don't want to hear any more anything else you've got to say. You haven't paid for what your children said to me tonight.
My children? When did you see them?
Well, they may not tell you because I frightened them, but we had quite a visit.
In the name of God, where?
I went to your house.
Why, you didn't dare.
Oh, don't. Your son called me by phone. He said you had a fractured skull and I was come right over. Oh, it was quite a visit. Complex thinking. Oh, God. It hurts you to have them know anything about me, doesn't it? It might complicate their thinking. Oh, I think it's too bad. But it doesn't matter about me, does it? If you want to give up the little comfort and happiness you find here for that hypocritical outfit, go ahead. You know where your head is. But if you can walk out that door to any kind of happiness after what you've done to me, oh, you're not the man I thought you could. And now you can go as soon as you like and as far as you like and stay as long as you
can't go now.
Oh, yes, you can. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't be kicked around as if I didn't mean anything.
Didn't notice, Joyce. There's only one thing for us to do. Get married.
Oh, no, Robert, we won't do that.
I don't want to see anybody.
Good evening, Miss Roma.
Oh, if you please, young man, it's much too late to make a call.
Gee, I know you won't be as unkind as all that. Why, we behave like a couple of fresh kids. Oh, we can't begin like that. It'd make a terrible situation between us and Dad. Well, I want to explain us kids a little and sort of get straightened out.
Oh, that's all right, but suppose you come around tomorrow morning.
If you don't mind, I'd like to get it off my chest right now. It's too important.
Just a moment.
Oh, he's here. There's his coat. Now, watch your step. We've got to bust this up. We've got to make her believe it.
I know what to say.
Well, if you don't, leave it to me.
Did you see her?
Yes, she went to warn him. Wonder where he is. We can't stand around like this.
Miss Roma, we wanted to apologize for the way we behaved to you tonight.
Well, that's very nice.
We had to see you before Dad found out, and we all got off together to a bad start. Won't you sit down, Miss Roma? You see, this whole thing came to us so suddenly.
We aren't really little fools, are we, Bob?
I know. I don't think you are at all.
Well, if we try to tell Dad what he's going to do, he's just going to tell us to go peddle our blueberries. Dad.
All right, children. All right. What are you doing here at this time of night?
Miss Roma came to our house tonight.
Yes, that's your invitation.
Yes, sir. Well, I was panicky on account of Uncle Henry. Well, she told you what we said.
She said you were very dogmatic and disagreeable.
And we were, Dad. Weren't we, Bob?
Yes, sir. We told her that now that we know about it, you'd never leave Joe at home and come over here and then back again.
I told her to go back into the underworld where she belonged.
To take her medicine, step out of the picture.
Children, we won't discuss it.
Please, Dad, we're just telling you straight because we've changed our mind about it. If you think it's the right thing to do, well, we're right with you, aren't we, Joe? And I told Joe you certainly have a right to pick out whom you're going to marry.
Bob, you know how much I like this, don't you? If you were older, you wouldn't do this. Terribly sorry, and I'm deeply humiliated to find you here on such an errand. You don't know how cruel you are. You can't break up anything here, children. I don't know how soon it will be before we can look each other in the face again, but things will never be the same, will they?
No, Dad. They won't, of course.
But my decision stands flat and unalterable. Bob, you'll take your sister home.
Yes, sir. Come, Joe.
There may be something we can say later on, but not now.
I beg your pardon, sir, but there isn't right now. We're not fresh and we're not cruel. We just happen to love you to death, that's all. Well, I brought Joe here tonight because I thought I'd show you how impossible it is. And I did show you. You know it is impossible. When this woman told us she was starting for a honeymoon as soon as we went back to school. I think you want to get away from her and you're not man enough.
Bob!
Yes, sir. And if you don't walk out of here with us, it's because you're not man enough.
All right, son. You figure it out in your own way.
Come, Joe.
Stumble ahead. Here you are, Robert.
Now, what's this?
I want you to go with them.
What do you mean?
I mean it. Go home where you belong, Robert.
All right, Joyce. If that's the way you feel about it, I'll go.
Joe, for Pete's sake, don't cry anymore.
Maybe that's Ann Garden.
Why, it couldn't be. I only phoned her 5 minutes ago.
Never mind, little one. I haven't anything to say to you. I stopped telling my right name years ago. I'm a friend of Miss Roma's.
My father send you?
No, she did.
Won't you sit down?
I haven't time for that. Miss Roma wants to see you for a few minutes. She wants to explain something.
She's got all she wants. There's nothing to explain.
Say, you've just about gummed up the whole works, young fella. She wants to tell you what happened so that you and your father can live together. She sent him back to you, but she knows that's no use unless it's straightened out. So come along.
You mean he's all through over there?
Yeah, she turned him loose.
Where is he? Bob, telephone around. Maybe you can find him.
Hold your horses, baby.
Hey, you haven't got a thought for her, have you? Might amuse you to know she nearly killed herself once tonight.
Oh, no!
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you kids don't know what you're doing. She's over there now going crazy. She doesn't want to live. I'm taking her south with me in the morning. So what do you say, kid? She wants to tell you why your father stood up for her tonight. Come on now, let's get this finished.
That's Ann Gardner.
Is that the woman your father's thinking of marrying?
Why, yes.
Well, you poor children. Miss Gardner, this is Miss...
Pearson's the name.
All right, I'll go with you now.
Where are you going, Bob?
Joyce Roma wants to see him. Maybe you don't know who she is.
Oh, yes. I know who she is.
We were all over there tonight.
Well, supposing so. Let's give things a little adult, normal consideration. You've all been going mad. These children need help.
Yeah? So did Napoleon.
I understand their father has deserted them.
You're wrong. There's a more recent report.
Oh?
You knew how this was going to pan out, didn't you?
I only know what I've been told.
Yes, and you know better. You knew Mr. Rossiter better than that. You knew he'd never desert his own children. And besides, if you were in love with him, you'd have fainted and stayed home. You wouldn't be here.
Bob, perhaps you'd better take her back, where she belongs.
Oh, no hurry. I'd like a couple of minutes with you. You say they need help. Well, it would help them a lot to listen to you and me for a minute.
What can you and I have to say to each other?
Miss Gardner, this isn't...
Keep quiet a minute, will you? You know, it's too bad if you don't learn something before this is over. Who do you think remembered your birthdays and sent you presents while you were away at school? And who do you think put your father on the train so he could go up and watch you win the track meet? The chief of police? Oh, no. It was Joyce Roma. Now, understand me. I haven't any fish to fry, but she's a friend of mine, and...
Isn't Mr. Rossiter finished with us?
She handed him his hat and coat and sent him away.
I don't think we have any further interest.
So you don't care why she did this, or what it cost her, or him either, none of you.
Just a moment. You're more familiar with some of this than we are.
Yes, and more than you ever will be. I should think a woman like you would be ashamed of her life. Shit.
Of what?
You don't give a take-us damn about this man. You know you don't. He knows you don't, and you know he knows it.
Hello? Who? Lena?
Wait a minute. I'll take that. Hello, Lena. Talk plainly. You went out of the room, and when you came back, she had disappeared. Come along, young fella.
Want a drink? Well, how much longer are you going to sit there without telling me what's on your mind?
Charlie, I've just broken with Joyce.
And you've come to little old drunken Charlie for some advice, huh? Well, I'm going to give it to you. Bob, Joyce Romer is one of the finest women in the world. And she's certainly given you a clean companionship. You can bet your life on that. And now, just because she has no family tree, you're going to marry into the social register. You're going to let that Hank from Salem pick out a wife for you. Did you ever get a flash at the wife he picked out for himself?
No. It isn't that. It's the children.
Two rattle-brained kids who probably 10 years from now will call you a bonehead.
Well, what am I to do?
Do? Go on back upstairs there and get down on your knees and ask Joyce to marry you.
Do you really think I should?
Well, I'm telling you, ain't I? Of course, she's a brunette, but maybe she's got a blonde disposition.
Daddy, where have you been?
Children, what does this mean?
It means that you ought to be ashamed of yourself for your treatment of Miss Roma.
Well, don't you think you've both done enough for one evening?
Josephine came here all by herself, Robert. She said I was alone and she was frightened.
Yes, I know.
I started to take her home, but she wouldn't leave me, so I brought her back. Robert, I didn't realize how terrible this was for all of you. I guess I only thought about myself. You see, I've had a couple of years that few women ever get. I just went blind at the thought of it being over, that's all. But I'm all right now, so don't worry. I'm not going to do anything dreadful, Robert, I promise you. And I'm going away tomorrow.
If she goes, I go.
And I go too.
Children, you don't realize what you're saying.
Oh, yes, we do. Now. Why, Dad, we were all wrong. He's been like a mother to us already. And she was the one who made you send us presents.
Yes. She sent you up to school to watch me win the track meet. What do you know about that?
And how about you? You don't want to grow old all alone and be a fussy old man.
And if you don't marry her after all that's happened, you're just not the man that I thought you were.
Yes, Dad. Why not marry her?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, why not?
Well, if you say why not, I really don't know why not.
It's the idea. What's the idea of leaving me flat this way? Every time I wake up, I find you've gone somewhere. Well, if there isn't the family. Josephine and little Bob, too. Ma'am, I hope you'll pardon my sartorial indiscrepancy.
Charlie, you've just come in time to hear me ask Joyce to marry me.
My. Well, here's one brunette that proves an exception to the rule.
I have made some hot chocolate and coffee.
Great.
I'm hungry as a bear. Come on, Hilda. Come on, Charlie.
Oh, Miss Pearson, this is Mr. Tyler.